If you are watching this, you are either an artist or a technologist or possibly a technical artist, and you are struggling with imposter syndrome because you are self-taught or you want to teach yourself something and it's hard without the validation and direction of a classroom. And I get that. So here's a little story from my own life that maybe could help you. I went to school for theater. I taught myself how to code because it seemed cool. And because of, not in spite of, that weird background, I ended up at this really cool intersection of art and technology called virtual production, where we use digital media tools to create the future of filmmaking. And for the last 2 years, I was working on an animated series called Super Giant Robot Brothers. This entire show, from beginning to end, was made inside the Unreal Engine. And I was the sole virtual production technician from beginning to end. I have touched every single one of these shots, from the first time we blocked them out in mocap to shooting them during VCam to making like effects and glitchy shaders and prettying up everything for a final pixel render out of Engine. This is the last 2 years of my life. It's been a ton of long hours and late nights, but the work and the skills of my teammates, that's what made it worth it. These are some of the coolest humans on the planet. This intro video and this interview with Epic Games talk more about the coding part. If you're into that, or if you just want to watch the show, it comes out on Netflix on August 4th, and you can add it to your list right now. But yeah, if you ever get worried, just remember that a nerdy theater kid ended up running the box for the first ever major platform animated series made entirely in Engine, solely because they became obsessed with touch designer in their senior year of college. So the only thing that really determines if you can do something is if you go do it. That's it. What you're looking at right now was made by code. Hi, my name is Ray. I'm a self-taught computer programmer. Everything I know I learned for free on the internet, and now I work in virtual production and I use code to make interactive installations, animation, and generative art. Tomorrow, Thursday, my first ever Netflix original series and my first ever EP both drop on the same day. These are two things I'm incredibly proud of, and I did them all with the skills that I learned on literal YouTube. And honestly, that's most of the people I've met in this industry. We're all hacking stuff together and learning from each other as we go. It's really special, and no, you don't need a formal education to do it. I guess this is my way of telling you, well, one, go hype up virtual reality by writing on platforms, Super Giant Robot Brothers on Netflix, but two, don't be fooled by gatekeeping and educational elitism. If you can do something, you don't need a piece of paper to prove that. Just go do it. It's finally here! This is why this is so cool. This whole thing, this whole show was made inside of the Unreal Engine. We did motion capture inside of a game engine. Like, you're filming like live action style inside of a game engine, which is insane. I want to talk about one specific example. This is like the tiniest, most minor spoilers, so just keep that in mind. All of this started because there's this one character that needs to transition from like one disguise to another disguise. We needed like an effect to do that, and they initially wanted to do it in comp, but I was like, no, this is virtual production. I'm Gen Z. We're in real time. We do it right now. But also, like, the point of virtual production is you can change it at any time. Like, you don't have to do like a circuitous post-production thing. You don't have to like go to the comp people and be like, hey, actually the director is like this, you want to like change it, put it back this way. You can just like fix, like tweak little things in the engine right now, see it in front of your eyes, and then just like re-render it, and it's great and it's perfect and stuff. I was like, you know what, let me take a crack at it. I bet I can figure this out. And so I wrote this like shader, like this post-process material that would do this like glitchy thing that you see. Look at it.
Feels good to get that off.
It's so slurmy. Went right back to my like touch designer interactive digital media installation roots. I was like, this is gonna be weird. Director Mark Walls was just like one of my best friends. He's just so dope. Like, he was like, I love this, let's put it other places. So we put it over here. Oh, they kind of covered it in game cameras. Well, it's there. Here too. Look at it.
His internal memory storage is projecting down.
The reason that we could do that, we didn't have to comp that, is the power of the Unreal Engine. Like, and another thing, look at this beautiful rim light that we have on all the characters. Look at like her hands and her head. Let's go to mission. Also her hair, see that? Is also not comped. That's in our shader. Like, if you're in the editor and you're flying around like you're editing the game, it looks like that. I'm so happy I finally got to say that. This is why I'm excited. And it's a show for kids, yes, but it's it's a show for your inner kid, okay? It's for your inner child, and it's very sweet, and I think you should watch it, and if nothing else, just watch it to because I said so. Because it matters in terms of virtual production and coding and the Unreal Engine, and it matters for the future of how this industry works. That's why it matters. It matters to me. That's it. Thank you for attending my TED Talk.
What's up, guys? Jane here, and I'm excited to say that the Super Giant Robot Brothers, the show that I got to work on as a vocalist, is streaming right now on Netflix. I was able to sing a song composed by Alex Mandel, the composer of the show, and co-written by Mark Andrews, the director of the show. And let me tell you this song has been really, really cool to work on, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it when you watch the show. In any case, I just really want to give a huge shout out to everybody who worked on the show. It looks so amazing, and knowing the fact that I had a tiny bit of involvement in that show makes me really, really happy and so proud and just really excited to watch the show. So again, guys, go check out Super Giant Robot Brothers, streaming now on Netflix, and have fun.
Super Giant Robot Brothers!
Watch where you point that device, Shiny.
Oh, come on, bro. You look great.
I cannot control it.
I'm loving it.
This is not the warrior image I want to project to the public. Shut it off, Shiny, shut it off!
No can do, bro. You're just gonna have to roll with it.
Dun, 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 dun. Everybody dance now. Bang, dang, 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 dang. This is the big one. Head out by the show.